¿Cómo se siente tener el apoyo de una nación entera y de toda la gente mexicana que está aquí?
Canelo, you've heard the support of the crowd. Can you hear him? You hear him screaming. What does it feel like to have an entire nation behind you for this fight?
La verdad es que me siento muy contento, me siento muy agradecido con todos ustedes, porque a lo largo de mi carrera siempre me han apoyado. Me siento muy contento de poder representar a mi país, en otro país, de pintar la bandera mexicana y estar involucrado en este tipo de peleas, en peleas grandes. En el fin de semana de la independencia para mí es un orgullo. Muchas gracias a todos por su apoyo y que viva México, cabrones.
I feel very happy and very grateful for everybody here, for everybody that's been with me throughout my career. An opportunity to paint that weekend in the colors of Mexico in the weekend of the independence of Mexico. Thank you for your support.
Question for Canelo Alvarez. The Mexican people travel everywhere to see you. How loud is it going to be on September 13th?
Oh, it's gonna be big. You're barely gonna can't talk with your girlfriend. Believe me, it's gonna be big.
And question for Terence Crawford. Your coach, Bo Mack, is here. How special is it to represent him on the biggest stage in the world?
Well, listen, you're representing for all of us. You know, I know Canelo got a big fan base, but there's only one thing you got to keep in mind. They can't fight for it.
Go ahead, who's next? Go ahead.
Pregunta para Saúl Canelo Álvarez en directo desde España, desde el parqueazo de Cope. Ilia Topuria siempre ha dicho que te tiene muchísimo respeto, que sería un sueño llegar a pelear contra ti si algún día se pasa al boxeo. ¿Cómo ves a Ilia como boxeador y te gustaría que algún día llegase a darse esa pelea?
Ilia Topuria has said he respects you a lot, and he would love to fight you if he ever came into boxing. How do you see him as a boxer? And what would you think of a fight against Ilia Topuria? How would you feel?
La verdad es que nunca lo he visto pelear bien, una pelea completa, pero para mí es un honor que obviamente agarren un poco de mi boxeo. También mis respetos para todos, para todo tipo de peleador, mis respetos para todos, y lo de la pelea, bueno, ya veremos después, ¿no? Ahora sí que primero lo primero. Te deseo lo mejor.
First of all, I've never seen him fight a full fight, like a complete fight, but I really love what and I respect a lot and I admire, and thank you. I have a lot of gratitude for fighters that, take a little bit of my fighting and respect it. It's awesome to see other fighters like me. But let's see, as far as the fighting goes, first things first, let's wear about this now.
Go ahead, sir.
Question for Terence to your left. There's a narrative that's built over the last few years that Canelo's best days may be behind him. Given that narrative that's emerged, do you think that you're going to get the credit if you do beat him?
I don't know. That's not a thing that I focus on. I just focus on what I need to focus on to get the job done. And so be it. If I get the credit, I get the credit. If I don't, as long as I got the victory.
Will that be frustrating? Because a lot of people have also not necessarily poked up.
It's not frustrating because I've been dealing with my whole career. So it ain't nothing new.
And question for Sal, what do you make of people saying that your best days are behind you?
We'll see, September 13th. They can't talk, but you will see.
Thank you.
Go ahead, ma'am.
One for Terence, one for Dana. Terence, every time that you fight, so much is being made of your resume. Constantly people are saying, who have you fought? How much does it motivate you for this fight? To actually hear that you're the underdog and that your resume is again being questioned.
Listen, that just tells how great I am. When I fight somebody that they portray to be somebody, I make them look like nobody, and they say, oh, he was that much better than this guy, he shouldn't have been in the ring with him. So I'm motivated, I'm always motivated, and come September 13th, like I said before, I'm gonna make everybody cry when they go home.
Question for Dana. Dana, you've often said that you hated the idea of a stadium fight. What's it mean for you that this stadium fight is actually in Allegiant and in Las Vegas?
Yeah, well, the fact that I don't like stadiums because I feel like the experience isn't great. for fights. So it's my job and my team's job to make sure that the experience, the live experience inside Allegiant Stadium is the best anybody's ever seen in combat sports. So that's our challenge going into this thing. And, you know, we did the Sphere in a short amount of time, so I guarantee you we'll pull this off too. Thanks. Go ahead.
Question for Canelo and Dana. Have you made up after Dana made you wait for that Kovalev fight all those years ago?
Platform made me wait, but I get mad after that. No about him. I never wait for anybody.
What was the question? We make up after what?
Did you make up after the Kovalev incident a couple of years ago, where you made him wait a few hours for his fight while you had a show in New York?
I don't think we ever had a beef about that. We've never. Listen, I've known Canelo for a while. We've never had a problem ever. Super nice guy. People are good people. Same with Crawford. It's a great situation because I actually really like both guys.
Another question for Canelo. Your old opponent, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is fighting on Saturday. Do you have a prediction for that fight? How do you think it's going to go?
I hope Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. beat Jake Paul. I support it with Chavez Jr.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Question for Dana. How did you and LV come to an agreement to secure this fight date on September 13th?
I have no clue.
And question for the fighters. How are excited for you to fight at Allegiant Stadium?
I'm very excited to fight there. You know, it's going to be the first fight in the stadium, and for me it's always great to see so many Mexicans there cheering for me. So I'm glad to be involved in this fight.
I'm happy to stage the first mega fight at the Allegiant Stadium. Looking forward to all the big things that they do in the future in the sport of boxing and UFC.
Go ahead, sir.
Saúl, buenas tardes. Saúl, ahorita mencionaste, has peleado en septiembre muchísimas ocasiones. ¿Qué promesa le das a la afición mexicana para esta después de lo que pasó con Skull? ¿Cuál es la promesa para este 13 de septiembre por parte tuya?
So you fought on September and that day and that around that weekend many times in your life, and what promise are you making to the crowd after the Skull fight?
Oh, de mi parte, lo que a mí me compete, siempre he dado lo mejor, tratando de dar lo mejor, de hacer una buena pelea. De mi parte, que quede bien claro que voy a tratar de hacer lo mejor para que la gente salga contenta y que de mí no quede.
Yeah, by my part, you always have a promise that I'm going to work hard and I'm going to give my best, and I'll tell you what, nothing's going to be left. I'm telling everybody, nothing's going to be left out there. I'm going to give my best.
Ya por último, en lo que has analizado el estilo de Crawford, ¿qué debilidades o qué momentos tú crees que puedes aprovechar de él?
And from you analyze, from you studied from Crawford's style, what kind of loopholes and what kind of weaknesses do you see they may be taking advantage of?
Mira, es muy difícil podértelo describir en este momento, ¿no? Tenemos todavía un tiempo para poder verlos. Lo que sí te digo es que un peleador como Crawford va a ser difícil verle debilidades, pero he peleado con todos los mejores. Entonces tengo la experiencia de poder adaptarme a cualquier situación.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it's really early in the process. We still have a lot of months to go for this fight, but it's going to be hard to find some weaknesses. And Terence Crawford is a great fighter that he is, but I fought the best, and I've always found weaknesses, and I've always been able to adapt to any situation.
Go ahead, sir.
I got one for Canelo, one for Bud. For Canelo, what's the difference between preparing for a bigger fighter like Bivol compared to a smaller fighter like Bud?
Oh, you need to gain weight when you move up, and it's complicated. Both parts is complicated. I mean, for my preparation for Crawford is gonna be different. Obviously, I need everything: speed, power, moves, everything. So it's gonna be different. My sparring partners, everything needs to be correct.
Gotcha. My man Bud, Will a win over Canelo put you ahead of Mayweather as the greatest boxer of this generation?
Listen, I leave the opinions to everybody else, but like I said, after this fight, when I defeat Canelo, I'm gonna be on